right. Good morning if you're on the Central Time. Good morning if you're on the West Coast. Or if you're on the East Coast like Mr. Fish Hank, good afternoon. It's game day. Finally, Miami Dolphins football tonight, preseason. I'm excited. Before we get started, let's welcome Mr. Fish Tank. Hank, how you doing, brother?
I am doing great. I got about 6 hours sleep last night, so I'm juiced up. You know what I mean? I hadn't been sleeping for a while, and then I just saw a doctor yesterday, and he got me green again. So now that I'm green again, and I'm in Florida, thank God, I might even, what the wife even mentioned? Oh, let's go to Hooters and watch the game. Okay, honey, I can do that. You know what I mean?
I hear you. You look like you're floating high right now, my friend. You're looking good.
Yeah, it's a nice even keel, but you know what? I'm totally pumped and stoked for tonight. You know I am. I've been waiting so long, and between yesterday and today, I think I might have pissed my pants 10 times. I'm so excited for crying out loud.
Oh my. What's up, Chris? Hey,
what's up, Chris?
It's again, like we said, it's game day. It's been a long off season. It's been an exciting off season. A lot of excitement about what the Dolphins could do this year, and it's finally becomes a reality tonight. Of course, it's only preseason. It's game one, but it's football, baby. So We're very excited. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Miami Dolphins, the coaching debut of Coach Mike McDaniel. A lot of hype going on this season with him. And the Dolphin fans need it. We've gone through enough this offseason with Stephen Ross losing draft picks, getting fined, and all that crap. It's time for us to be happy again. Steve, as always, what's up, brother? So first off, Mr. Hank, we've talked about how you're doing. Let's talk about how excited you are for tonight's game for the start of Miami Dolphins football season, brother.
I'm in a new town, and I live across from Disney Springs. They closed down the ESPN club. So I'm excited just to be going out and getting into my environment. You know what I mean, for tonight's game? And the fact that I might be going to Hooters kind of amplifies that and takes it up a notch or two for me, because I'm kind of old and, I don't get to go to Hooters too often. So that's kind of double excitement for me. But tonight's game, I think I'm going to be keeping an eye on Skylar tonight and see how he does.
Oh, I'm with you 100%. And I was going to talk about him, man, and we'll do it right now. Skylar Thompson is pushing Teddy Bridgewater for quarterback 2. Miss Finn's friends of the show. If you haven't gone yet, go like and subscribe to her channel. I was on her channel the other day in the morning. Well, she woke me up early, 7 a.m. my time, to do the show. And, she was actually at camp when she was watching, or she was following with it. And she was saying, man, Teddy Bridgewater didn't get as much snaps as Tua and Thompson. And Thompson has been showing out. So I am definitely excited to see those two go at it tonight. I'm very intrigued about seeing Skylar Thompson, because he could be our quarterback too, and he could be a hidden gem. And Teddy Bridgewater might be moved. I don't know. That could be some trade bait right there. So that'll be next
year's talk about Skylar versus Tua. Who's going to be the quarterback? Look out. Wait, we're in preseason, folks.
Calm down, Hank. Don't. Hank's already going. No, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm excited about watching Skylar Thompson. I'm excited. I'm really interested. I won't say excited because I want to see it. I'm more intrigued by watching the offensive line today. I don't know if Terron Armstead starts. I hope he doesn't. I hope he takes it easy. We'll talk about the starters in a second, but I want to see how Austin Jackson and Eichenberg and Connor Williams at center. I want to see how those guys do. What's up, Hammer Time? Good to see you. I want to see how those guys do. Hank, what are you thinking? What do you want to see from that offensive line tonight? Or who do you want to see playing on the offensive line tonight?
Oh, you know who we want to see. Come on. Austin Jackson, of course. Eichenberg, of course. Hunt, of course. And Armstead, of course. And guess who else? Williams right in the center.
Connor Williams at center. Absolutely right. So let me ask you this. You say Armstead. So
I
do you
mean,
want to
I
see
want to see
Armstead?
the whole line,
You
bro.
want to
I
see
want to see
Armstead play tonight?
everybody. But how much are they going to start them? I don't know. Are they going to maybe the first half or something, right?
I hope. Well, I would hope. I hope that. I mean, for Armstead, I hope it's like maybe a series or two. Again, if he starts, because that's my next question for you. While we're standing on that, how much do we see of the offensive starters? There's been so much hype about the Miami
Yeah.
Dolphins offense with Tua. He's been busting his ass this offseason, working hard. He's in great shape. Working with Nick Hicks, I think performed, and with Tyreek Hill from the Kansas City Chiefs, the big time trade. Jalen Waddle in his second year had a big rookie year. Cedric Wilson, Easy E. I want to see the
Easy
receivers.
E.
But Easy E is pushing Cedric Wilson for that third spot. And then those other guys, Lynn Bowden, Preston Williams, they're on the trade block. Miami is trying to discuss trades. So that tells you that Miami likes those backup guys. So Trent Sherfield, River, what's this guy? Braylon Sanders. Those three young guys. I want to see those receivers, but I really want to see Easy. But anyway, so much hype on this offense, Hank, that look what happened yesterday with the New York Jets. Even though he's only be out 3 weeks, but still, that was pretty scary for Zach Wilson. Even he goes down. They think he's gone for the season. Ends up being 3 weeks. It looks like with a strain, I think, MCL or ACL. Nobody wants that to happen to Tua. So, or any of their starters. So for me, my question for you, because Evan brought up when he was on last time with us, and thanks, Evan. I see you there, brother. Good morning.
I see you.
Or good
I
afternoon.
see you there, Evan. I got you, my son.
That's right. But he said that he thinks that the starters will at least play one series by starting Tyreek, Jalen, Tua. Do you want to see them play today at all?
I don't care if they play or not. That's kind of a them and a coach's decision, to be honest with you. I'm looking for all the backups. I'm not even watching this. I'm not anything the starters do or don't do. I'm not going to be overly impressed or unimpressed other than the offensive line. The offensive line is all I really want to see right now, along with Skylar Thompson. Of course, we want to watch the linebackers and see how they do in a couple other positions, but I'm saying for the main key, it'll be the offensive line for me. And you put some starters in, what are they going to do? Make one or two plays or miss one or two plays? Or you know what I mean? That they don't do much when they're in for a series anyway. So why take the risk of injury? Just let them sit until the second or third game and then let them tweak up a little bit.
Yeah, Evan says his mind has been changed after he saw what happened to Zach Wilson yesterday. And because I'm not comfortable start playing Tua yet in the first game. Second game is a different story. Third game is they've cut it down to 3 games. Used to be 4. Used to be the third game that the starters got the most time. They played 3 quarters. I expect that next week with this Dolphins offense. I don't agree with the point that if they do something great, what's the big deal? If they don't do anything good, I think that, yes, I think it counts if they don't do anything. If they end up throwing an interception or going 4 and out, it's not that big a deal. It's the first game. But if Tua comes out with Tyreek and Jalen and that offense, and the first play is a 60-yard bomb for a touchdown by Tyreek, you know damn well that Dolphins Twitter and you, my friend, will be going crazy.
So we will shut down Twitter and we'll be talking so much.
Exactly. So, but I don't want to risk it either. I want Tua and company, and by company I mean Jalen and Tyreek, to sit. Let Teddy start the game. Let Skylar finish the game. I want to see Braylon Sanders. I want to see River. I want to see Easy E. I want to see Trent. I want to see Preston and Lynn. I expect Lynn and Preston Williams to get a lot of reps tonight because they got to bump that. Yeah, I think they need to bump at that trade value. They need to show out because the Dolphins are trying to move them. So look for that. I expect those guys to be heavy, and I expect them probably to be moved by the second or third preseason game. And the Dolphins to recoup some draft picks to try to make up for the loss.
That would be awesome. That would be totally
awesome.
I'd be into that.
I'm not saying a first rounder. Obviously, I'm talking maybe 4th, 5th, 6th rounder, which is fine.
Get a little something back.
I'm Mr. It's football, baby. I'm positive. I'm excited. Are you kidding
That's
me?
as positive as Bobby gets.
That's right. wait till the second game of the season. Oh, guys, here it is, back at it. No, I'm just kidding. Those line and sinker. No.
I
It's
got
exciting.
you, Bobby.
That's right. No, it's exciting. It's the start of the season. Everybody's undefeated once we start the regular season. It's a whole new start. All the hype, everything is done. And it's real football, and it starts tonight. We get to see how Coach McDaniel and company do. It's their first time coaching an actual game, calling plays. So we get a taste of, and he might be experimental tonight because it's the backups. He might not be as protective with with the offense.
I don't think he's going to come out and show all his cards. Of course, he's probably going to run such vanilla stuff. But you know what? Like you said, if all those starters walk out on the field, the Dolphins fans are going to go freaking nuts because
I expect a big play.
Nobody's expecting them to walk out there. That's why.
No, and no one wants them to either. As much as we want to see them, we want them to wait.
Yeah, but the crowd would go nuts. You know they would.
They would. And hey, look, the Dolphins play the Buccaneers tonight. The Buccaneers are no slouch. They've set 2 years away, 2 seasons out of a Super Bowl championship. They were almost there last year. Tom Brady is back. He's still Tom Brady. They have a new coach in Todd Bowles. Bruce Arians, who's still a consultant. He retired, but it's still a very strong team. Julio Jones signed in the offseason. But not that I expect some competitive game. I'm not trying to say that. But I want to bring up how the joint scrimmages, the joint practices, the Dolphins receivers, the Dolphins really matched the Buccaneers step by step. Dolphins Twitter and, of course, the news, I'm sure, with tampering and all that, got Tom Brady to say, I need some time off. I can't deal with this right now. And he's out. He's not coming. He won't be at the game. I don't expect him at the game tonight. But the Dolphins really showed out in those joint practices. So I expect them to show out tonight. I'm talking about everybody. I'm not saying the starters. I'm talking about the backups and the rotational guys. I expect a fun game for Dolphin fans tonight, Hank.
Yeah, you got to put people in position to make plays. And we have a coach now, as far as the offense goes, we know he can put people in positions to make plays. And we're going to get to see these backups where they're at. Are they going to take over somebody's spot? Like you're talking Eazy-E, he could take over somebody's spot if he shines. If he shines up bright.
He's been shining in camp. So now is his time on real game day to show out. This is the now preseason. You get
show up and out, and you're going to be on the team, probably 4th wide receiver at this point from the sounds of it. I don't see a problem with it. I really love the direction. I just can't believe we're finally here. It's finally going to happen. 20 years of waiting for an offensive line. I want to see what happens tonight. I want to see what they do.
Offensive line is so key right now because it really, as you said, going back last year, it starts and ends with the quarterback. But it starts and ends with the quarterback is true, but the quarterback can't do a damn thing if he can't be protected. I mean, Joe Burrow is a different stratosphere. What they did in going to the Super Bowl, he had an offensive line that was terrible too, but the talent and everything else. Now, this year, Terron Armstead, all-pro left tackle. Connor Williams, 11th best guard, but he's playing center. Robert Hunt. You got Eichenberg at left guard. You got Austin Jackson at right tackle. It all falls on them to protect the quarterback. Eazy-E. Make Bobby pronounce easy. Izukama. Did I get that right?
Hey, Bobby.
Izukama.
I just want to point this out.
Yes.
Not that we started it,
but
you and I started out talking, and we called him Eazy-E long time ago.
You're right.
Long time ago, before everybody else, I said, let's make this simple, and we'll call him Eazy-E, right?
That's correct. You're absolutely right. We should
just want to point out everybody's grabbing on that.
We should have trademarked it, Hank. On Finch Talk today. You should have trademarked it.
No.
dirty bastards.
No,
No, just
I'm a
kidding. But
sharer. We share.
yeah, yeah, pass it on, right?
Yeah.
So, um, but talking about the offensive line, again, there's a lot of hype this season with the quarterback. We can all agree, whether you believe he's the franchise quarterback or not, this is the year, not just because it's been 3 years, but because all the weapons, everything. It seems like the Dolphins have, whether they've been forced to or not, and that's debatable, but they're all in on Tua right now. They finally get him the weapons. They got him an offensive line. They got a coach who stands behind him. Jalen Waddle, it started last year. But this is the year because, again, whether you believe or not that he's the franchise, everyone, I think, can agree. If I would be surprised if anybody disagreed that the Dolphins, up to this point, have done nothing in favor of the young quarterback out of Alabama.
Exactly.
So whether you believe or don't believe, we all agree on that. And that's why this year it's also exciting because now it's make or break, baby.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's fine. And Miami's in a prime spot. They got the weapons. They have their prime left tackle. Whether it
Got to
works
put a
out this year,
stamp on it, Bobby. He's got to put a stamp on it. You know what I
you have to
mean?
do it. This is the year. No more ifs, ands, or buts.
No.
And it starts tonight. Of course, he might not even play, but I'm talking about we get to see how the offense looks. Even if it's Teddy or Skylar playing, you get an idea of how the offense may look going into the regular season.
Exactly.
Now, we talked about the quarterback position. We talked about the quarterback battle. We're talking about quarterback 2. Teddy Bridgewater was signed to a big deal as a backup, but Skylar Thompson, who was drafted, it was actually drafted, not undrafted. And a lot of people went, why the hell are they drafted a quarterback? Because I believe you draft a quarterback every year until you get it right, whether it's first, second, third, fifth, seventh round. And
You
Miami
never
did that.
know.
You never know. And they got Skylar Thompson, and look what he's doing. He's balling out in training camp, and he's pushing for that quarterback 2 spot. And he might be a hidden gem. I'm not saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Now, let's talk about another battle. We talked a little bit on wide receivers, which is interesting. We could dive in more on that.
I know where you're going, Bobby.
Go ahead and finish it off for me.
You're going to running backs.
Yes, sir.
I know you're going to running backs.
Talk to me about running backs. What are you looking for?
We brought in 3 professionals that have been in the league that have made marks where they've been. And we have Gaskin with them. So, which one of those 3 you want to talk about first? You got Mosfret, you got Edmonds, and Sony Michel, right?
Well, I want to see a little bit of everybody tonight. I really do, obviously.
I think we're going to see all 4 of them is what I'm saying.
Yeah, obviously I think that Chase Edmonds, Mozart, Sony Michel, I think they're safe. I'm not worried about them unless somebody totally breaks out in preseason. I'm not worried. I want to see Miles Gaskin and Ahmed. Yes, well, that's true too.
That's my concern with all of them is injuries.
Well, and they are injury. I don't want to put prone on them, except for Michelle, but they are prone to injuries. But I expect, like Lynn Bowden and Preston Williams, Miles Gaskin might get a lot of reps tonight because they may want to try to drive that price up on a trade, possible trade possibilities for Miles Gaskin. I hope they don't release him. If they have to get rid of him, I hope it's via trade because I do think he fits this offense. That's just me. But Sony Michel, obviously, he's the bell cow, right? He'll probably be that red zone running back. He was a Super Bowl champion with the Rams. Hank, let him be. Leave him be.
Hank always messes up names. Didn't you know that? Look, people.
Well, he gets on
if
me.
If you haven't seen me butcher a name yet, give me time. I will do it. I do it very well. I can mess up Williams and call it Illiams. Trust me, I mess them all up.
Hey, it's all good. We're all excited. But no, Mozart, he is cleared to play.
I always call him Mostert.
There you go.
That's what I call him.
I don't expect him to play too much just because of the fears of injuries. I expect him to be a huge part of this offense with Chase Edmonds next year. Sony Michel, obviously, again, red zone. I expect him to be one of the lead backs. I expect him to be a red zone back. Gaskin, to me, right now, maybe there's that fourth running back battle. Ahmed and you got Zaquandre White, who we expect to see tonight. I'm excited to see. He made some headlines in camp in the offseason, so he might be going to be late, probably the fourth or third quarter to see him. So it's to be interesting to see that fourth spot for the running backs, how that battle plays out.
Yes.
The three spots are secure, but it's that fourth spot with Dokes, White, Gaskin, and Ahmed. So we'll see.
Absolutely.
Evan, leave Hank alone. He's elderly. All right, Steve.
Right. You guys are really putting me through one today, aren't you?
It's football season. They're all excited. All right. So we got to receivers. We're excited about receivers. Dolphins seem like they're overflowing with potential starting receivers this season. They got undrafted free agents and guys from 49ers that are stepping up. They're looking good. Easy Izukanma is looking really good. He's pushing for that third spot. Braylon Sanders is making a name for Trent Sherfield. River, I'm forgetting his last name, but River, receiver from San Francisco. They're all standing out. So no issue with wide receiver. I'm very excited to see all those guys tonight. Tight end, we know how that's probably going to play out. Offensive line, we're excited. Linebackers is key. Shannington Dahl, Cameron Good, two drafted guys. We draft UCLA and Georgia. Those two linebackers. I'm excited about seeing them. Melvin Ingram, does he play a little bit tonight? I expect it. But he's been making some waves. So
I don't know. I hope he doesn't play tonight.
I think he does. I think he plays a couple series. It's different with
he gets in a rep or two. All right.
Yeah, I think it's different with defense. And I want to see, even though I never want to risk these two guys, because the two guys I'm more scared about to get injured, and not because they're prone, it's just because they're that important, is Javon Holland and Jalen Phillips. Those guys, I expect big years this season from them for the Dolphins defense. Obviously, Xavier Howard, but I doubt he plays. He'll probably.
What about Wilkins?
Of course, Wilkins. That doesn't go. That's like not talk. You don't need to talk about that.
That's one of my main
What's up,
men
Realtor?
right there.
Wilkins. What's up, brother? Thank you for tuning in, man. No, you're absolutely right. The defense.
Yo, what's up, Realtor?
I'm very excited about seeing that D line, the depth on the D line, the linebackers. So that's especially, and then Igbo, he's been struggling. He struggled in the joint practices. I know you have high hopes for him this year. You have high hopes for him this season, but he's been struggling. So that's another one on the defense that I hope he does something tonight.
I hope they play him a lot. Make him either look bad or look good. Play him a lot.
Figure out what's going on with him, because either he's going to be a surprise cut or a trade. Maybe not cut. I don't think it's a cut, because I think you get hit with that, a cap hit. Maybe a possible trade. Maybe somebody wants to take him off your hands for a sixth or seventh. I don't know. God forbid. I hope he stands out. I'm rooting for the kid, like Austin Jackson. Linda, that's my grandma. What's up, Grandma? She's tuning in. I appreciate you.
Hey, Grandma.
Beautiful Grams. But
you're giving me a hard time today, Grandma.
They're only having fun. Evan says, Steve, he is my dad. All fun. LOL. That is awesome. But hey, so then of course, Evan brought up the coaching staff. We talked about it earlier. This is going to be exciting because there's a lot of hype.
Oh.
You can't ignore. Look, it's proven now, right? Let's get the bad out of the way very quick, or the must know. It's obvious the Dolphins' number one choice was Sean Payton. They tried to get that done. Didn't work out. So they said, you know what? Let us go and they got a couple guys, but let's go. That's right. Game today. It's game day. But they go and they say, let's go Mike McDaniel. If he's good, we'll keep him. If not, we'll move. Nobody expected Dolphins, obviously, Steve Ross, didn't expect the Dolphin fans and the Dolphin players and the Dolphin media to fall in love with Coach McDaniel, but he has such a different vibe, the big personality. He controls the room.
He's chill.
Everybody's rooting for him.
He's the big McD.
If you thought people was on Tua, look out for the Mike stands, the Mike McDaniel stands, because he has a huge following right now. Everyone's rooting for him. So, but my question mark on him. Nice tanny shirt. Ender, what's up, brother? I think he has a Waddle one. I don't think that's Tannehill. He won't admit it, though, if it's not. But
Who, me?
I think he's saying you have a Tannehill shirt on jersey.
No.
I love this shirt. I know, but it's not. I think
Yeah,
it's
but
Joe
he's
Wall.
saying that Bobby has a Tannehill shirt on.
I don't. It's a polo.
Because we know mine's
I do have a
Waddle.
Tannehill jersey. I'm not gonna lie, but I do have a Tannehill jersey.
I don't.
Well, you gave half your stuff away, so
I gave away all my Merino stuff.
It's a sin. You better go to church and you better go confess. That's a sin. No, but that's neither here nor there. But look.
Hey, there were some good fans out there that really deserved those, all right? No, I'm glad that I was able to give that kind of stuff away.
Absolutely. Very generous. Gave a lot of your cool stuff away. I mean, there was a lot of awesome giveaways during the off season by Mr. Hank, Fish Tank Hank, and it was exciting. And it's only going to get more exciting throughout the season. But like we said, Mike McDaniel, Hank, where I stood on it, where we went through this together as the new coach when Flores got fired, and we talked about coaches. I wanted a veteran coach, Doug Peterson, Dan Quinn, obviously Jim Harbaugh, but that wasn't going to happen. But that's what I wanted. I wanted a veteran coach, but wasn't going to happen that way. I wasn't interested in Mike McDaniel just because he was a rookie coach. We know the history of the rookie coaches on Dolphins.
How about me, Bobby?
What did you say?
I said that I wanted McDaniel.
You did. And what I'm saying is where I was standing on it. But let's talk about why I wanted that. It was because of the coaching staff.
Absolutely.
Because what Adam Gase, Joe Philbin, Cam Cameron, and Brian Flores, what was their biggest flaw, especially Flores, was personnel. Couldn't hire offensive staff together. Couldn't put it together. Same thing with all of them. Here's the difference with Mike McDaniel so far. No one's questioning that staff. Now, not because they've done anything great with the Dolphins. They haven't done a damn thing. It's wait and see. But on paper,
right.
That's a damn good offensive staff. It's a damn good staff he's put together. Embry, Welker, Surtain, Madison. That's nostalgia. Frank Smith as the OC. Applebaum, McDaniel himself, Embry, and then the defensive staff he has kept together.
But, Bobby, all these people matter, and the reason they do is because these people he is a man that you're willing to follow. That's the thing about McD. Put his little persona aside or whatever for the media or whatever. Put all the joking aside. That man's serious. He's serious, and he wants to win. He might make funny comments here and there, but you know what? Some of those comments he's making for a reason. He's developing this team the way it needed to be. And you could tell by all the offensive weapons that we've gotten and everything else, this team is ready to roll. And I just hope that he's the guy to do it, him and his staff.
Oh, absolutely. And we're going to get a chance to see him, his debut tonight, coaching the Miami Dolphins, his first game as the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be exciting for all fans. Everyone's going to be tuning in, whether you're watching on local network or if you're going to watch from another network or on NFL
or
Plus.
Go to Hooters
or go to Hooters. Thank God for Hank's wife. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Very quick, Hank, let's go ahead and let's put on our Miss Cleo hats as we go back to our tradition of Miss Cleo, our predictions.
Wait a minute. I better keep my hat on because my head's bald.
Geez, the glare. I
try to tell you people, I got to have a hat on or my head gets burnt, folks. Sorry. And I shaved this, by the way.
God.
Because I am in Florida.
That's
I'm
right.
not going to be sweating.
That's right. Hey, Hank, so what's your prediction for a score tonight? It's preseason. I get it. But what's your score prediction, sir?
All right.
I'll do one better, too. How many touchdowns does Skylar Thompson throw?
Oh, he's going to throw 2.
I'm with you. Okay, 2. I got it, 2.
And Miami's going to score 27. The Bucs are going to score 20.
I have it 24-17 Dolphins. 2 touchdowns.
Make sure you write this down because you always keep me to my word.
Yeah, well, we got it recorded. It's on YouTube now. It's on the Fins Talk Sports Network. And if you guys haven't yet, thank you all for tuning in. But don't forget, smash that like and subscribe button. This is the Fins Talk Sports Network. You're watching Fins Talk today. We air live every Saturday. It's me and Fish Tank Hank. We talk Miami Dolphins every Saturday. We're here live. So for the preseason, obviously, if we're doing a right before the game pregame show, then the regular season, we're going to do our pregame show and a little bit more. Everyone who's tuned in, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. We got some great content on the network. Hank, you got something to say, my brother?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in, and fins up to Hammer Time for always being around too. I didn't get a chance to say hi to you today. And Chris, obviously, thanks again. And I'm ready for this season to start. I'm ready to explode. And it's going to be epic tonight for me in more ways than one. I'll be with my wife. I'll be having a good time. And we'll be spreading the Dolphins cheer everywhere we go.
That's right. And, again, subscribe to the channel. Fins Talk today. Fins Talk Overtime. On Overtime, we got Digging in the Trenches. That's his @ I think it's GPF Scout. He's going to be on. We got Bottoms Up, Fins Up with Mike the Hebrew Hammer Brown and his dad, Lewis. Those are on Thursday nights. Of course, the Goon Squad on Wednesday. And then, of course, you got Huddle Up and Wait. Two vets, Brett Legassi and Dave Stager, Army and Air Force. And they drink some beer. Hank, you would love that show. I don't know if you've tuned in yet, but you need to. Two veterans drinking beer, talking football. They follow the whole NFL. They got two great guests last Thursday night. They had Lori Fitzpatrick and Ian Kenyon from Bleacher Report on. It was a great episode, a great show. You would love it. I know you vet drinking beer. It goes all with it, my friend. And I know you'll be drinking beer and eat some wings today.
I can't drink beer, but you know me. I'll go. They can invite me over. I'll go over and be on their show.
I'll let them know. They'll love it.
I'm a coastie.
That's right. I think
everybody likes the coasties.
I'll let them know. That's right. That's right. But hey, guys, again, thank you all for tuning in as Hank is enjoying watching the Dolphins game, eating some wings, drinking some soda, watching the Dolphins at Hooters with his wife. I will be watching it from home, drinking my Coca-Cola. We'll all be having fun. We'll all be there in spirit. Fins up. We'll talk to you next week, next Saturday. Have a great day, everybody. Fins up.
Right on.